Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you how to change a golf grip. This is the grip of my driver. It's completely gone. I'll show you in a second. And I'm going to re-grip it using mineral spirits. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use a new grip. I got the Golf Pride Tour Velvet 360 and I'm going to use tape. So I'm going to be using mineral spirits. I definitely recommend using this one right here because this is odorless and it dries really quickly. Let me just show you the grip is completely gone. I mean, I'm probably hitting bad shots just due to this grip right here. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to remove this right here. Ideally, if you have a vise, use one of these and then you want to use the rubber protector for the shaft. So what I do is I put the adapter on the shaft right here. I put it on the vise, not too tight, just to hold it in place right there while I take the grip out. First we have to remove the shaft. You probably want to avoid using cutters. I'm going to use like a knife, or ideally I think it would be using scissors. But what you want to do is just to stay away from the shaft right here because you can risk scratching it and then it might just crack. So what I do is, as you can see there, I use my knife right there and I try to just cut it and then pull it. This is really old, so I don't have to really apply that much force. But when I can't do it anymore, I just go ahead and cut it a little more and I keep pulling. Okay, so you want to remove the entire grip, and then this is like it was really stuck in there, as you can see, stuck to the tape. And one more thing before I forget, make sure that you put this right in the middle because you don't want to apply too much force in there and then crack the shaft. So now we have the tape. This is the old tape, so you want to remove this as well. I will just do it manually because you don't want to use any cutters or a knife. I wouldn't use a knife here because you're going to be directly on the shaft. So this is probably the hardest part, just to remove the, just be patient. Okay, so after you remove the tape, it's time to add new tape. So what I normally do is I measure this distance and I make sure that it's the right one. This is already pre-cut, but if you have to cut it, make sure you don't go below this level right here. Otherwise, you're gonna see it there. I'm gonna just remove the tape and we're gonna place it in here like so. And just go around the shaft like this. Take your time when doing this, there's no rush. And on the end part, I close it in like this. Okay, like that. So now we're ready to put the mineral spirits. But get something like that, a tray on the bottom, or put one over here to make sure the product doesn't spill over. And remember, this is what it allows you to slide it in, because if I were to do it now, or if I were to add just water, it's going to be impossible to get it in. So that's why you need this mineral spirits right here, or paint thinner. You can also, I'll put the link in the description there, or you can get it in Amazon or your hardware store. So the reason you're using this is because it's going to allow the grip to just slide in easily. Make sure to put like your finger on the bottom of this, otherwise it's going to spill. What I'll do is I'll pour a little in here like that. Okay, then I'm gonna put some over the grip, over the tape, sorry. So just wet the tape through it. That's why you use the tray in the bottom, because it could get messy. Wet it. So you want to add some in there. Normally I add some in here and then I pour some in here and I'll keep it in there to slide it in, because this depends on the type of grip that you get, because if you get some really tight grips, it's going to be a little more difficult to get it in there. Okay, and then once it's really wet, just slide it in there all the way. Just slide it like that. The more you put, the easier. All right, make sure you get all the way to the end, and then align it to your club face. This one right here doesn't have a logo in there, so I don't really need to align it like that. So make sure you put enough mineral spirits, because if you put very little, it's going to be tougher to get it in. So I use this right here. It's supposed to be odorless. It says odorless mineral oils. It does smell just a little, so make sure maybe you will probably want to use gloves to do this, or wash your hands really good. And then this is the best product, because this right here will dry like in 30 minutes. You can use it once you apply it. And like I said, make sure to add enough, because if you don't add enough, then you're gonna struggle putting it in. So the more product you use, the easier it's gonna slide it in. That's the number one issue that a lot of golfers have when they want to replace their grips. They struggle trying to put the grip in. They use other stuff. Solvent, yeah, solvent can work as well, but for me this is the best one. It just slides in very quickly, especially if you have grips that are really tight. If you use like soap, or if you use other products, or even the air compressor, is going to be very difficult to slide it in, especially when you start having like 2 layers of tape or 3 layers of tape. Then it's going to be this is going to be the best product. So make sure to check out the link below in the description to find out what product to use. You can find it in a hardware store, or actually in an art shop as well, because they use it for paintings. Okay, so I'm gonna just let it sit here for about 30-40 minutes. Just let it dry. Obviously, the more product you use, the longer you have to let it dry. It smells a little, so let's give it some time. All right, guys, so it's been about an hour. Smells just a little bit, but it's not wet in any way. So we're gonna test it out now. I'm gonna hit a drive and I'm gonna tell you how it feels. So I have my simulator here. Let's just test it out. Yeah, this is better than playing with all grips, I can tell you already. All right, perfect. It's not slipping off my hands. Pretty decent drive, I would say. And most of all, I don't feel that those parts that were broken, I'll show you at the beginning of the video. So basically, guys, if you want to change your grips, there is no need to pay someone for it. All you need is mineral spirits, you need tape, and you need a grip. That's all, and it can be done in 30 minutes, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you can. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.